Hey Canada, how's it going? How are you today? Parmesan coming at you from Niagara due north. I got some stories for you today. One, including this.
Two prorogations in 2 years.
Including this guy. And another including this guy. Come on in, grab a drink. This is Niagara due north. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
This is station WX21, making a television broadcast direct from Niagara Falls. Are you ready, Niagara Falls? Let her go.
Come on in and grab a drink, guys, but before you do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Okay? Thank you very much. Alright, guys, getting the boring stuff out of the way first. I'm going to leave the good stuff to the end. Watch to the end. We have George Chahal. MP George Chahal. I think that's how you pronounce his name. With yet another letter telling Justin Trudeau to resign. Over a year ago, Senator Percy Down gave sage advice based on wisdom gained from decades of political experience. Early in the year, Ken MacDonald had the courage to speak up, and he was ostracized. 6 months ago, 8 of my colleagues joined me in asking for a national caucus meeting. I thank them for their confidence and integrity in standing up. 2 months ago, over 24 caucus members directly spoke truth to power and asked the Prime Minister to reflect. We spoke, but there has been no change. Last week, our colleague Chrystia Freeland resigned as Finance Minister and released the letter of no confidence. More of our colleagues have now spoken out. Any rational individual in a position of leadership would resign. Any group of individuals providing advice based on data and logic would reach the same conclusion. Unfortunately, a small cabal have decided to pursue a reckless strategy of mutually assured political destruction. It is clear that the Liberal Party of Canada is not their priority. We are a party of confederation. From Laurier to Trudeau, we have contributed to building this great country. The Liberal Party of Canada is not a movement beholden to any one individual. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau no longer has the support of caucus to maintain some dignity. He should immediately tender his resignation. Caucus working with the Liberal Party of Canada board should start the immediate process of scheduling and expedite leadership process, which is transparent and democratic. It is an opportunity to create a new energy, introduce new ideas, and test potential candidates. He's going to prorogue. Justin Trudeau is going to prorogue Parliament. It's the only way out. Either he finally accepts defeat and we go to an election now, or he prorogues that's it. There's no time left to be able to bring in someone new that is attached to Justin Trudeau. Nobody wants anything to have to do with anything of Justin Trudeau, even if you stink Trudeau. Nothing to do with you. Moving on, folks. Grab another drink. Go on over here. You guys know Pat King. You guys gotta know Pat King. He's one of the organizers of the Freedom Convoy. Okay? Pat King went to jail for mischief during the Freedom Convoy. Guess what that means? Well, they didn't need to freeze people's bank accounts, did they? I have a quick article from the National Post that I'll talk about, read about, discuss about. Let's go. At a recent family gathering, a relative approached me to chat about my work fighting Prime Minister Trudeau and the invocation of the Emergencies Act during the Freedom Convoy. He was unsure whether the invocation was right. He agreed that freezing the bank accounts was a frightening response, but he said the situation was out of control and something had to happen. I say Trudeau could have come out. The commies of Ottawa are so stupid that they should have just been like, it's weird. Stop the honking, not stop the overreach, right? They should have been out there with the truckers telling Justin Trudeau to come out. That's the only thing that needed to happen. We're Canadian, for Christ's sake. All he had to do was come out. I bet you $10. I bet you $10. If Justin Trudeau came out, talked with the truckers, reasoned with them, I bet he still could have pulled off getting them vaccinated, getting the vaccine mandate across. I bet if he went out and just spoke to them and told them how it was and just laid out calmly and fairly, but this, and that's why we need all the international truckers vaccinated. Some of them probably would have kicked their feet. They would have been like, oh, they would have been a lot less angry than driving across the country in a truck to honk their horn every 10 minutes, 24 hours a day. Right? Something didn't need to be done to the truckers. Something needed to be done to the government. And these guys and these communists are all for the government. That's the only thing that needed to be done. I agreed. Something had to be done. That something was using the existing laws to deal with the criminal nuisance elements of the protest, while allowing those who are not blockading or honking obnoxiously to continue exercising their rights to protest. Fuck the horns, you pussies. You suck. Stop it. Stop being a pussy, man. What needed to happen, there needed to be a fleet of officers that walk around there every single day handing out parking tickets. That's it. Like, every fine reaches a point where you do jail time. Every one of them, right? How long was the trucker convoy on for? It was on for like close to a month, right? After like 2 weeks of parking tickets, you start jailing them up and then they go away. Or you talk to Justin Trudeau and get Justin Trudeau to come out to the convoys, to the leader of the convoys, and work it out. But he's a bitch. The November conviction. Oh, right here. The November conviction of one of the most prominent Freedom Convoy leaders, Pat King, is a reminder that the criminal code, provincial laws, and a court injunction were more than enough to restore order. There was no need for Trudeau to use the nuclear option, violating the Charter of Rights. Right? Even then, mischief, we'll go over it. I can see where they're fucking, like, reaching to the stars for that. But again, parking tickets. Like, by the 5th day, you're dishing out $2,000 parking tickets to everybody. And that's what they're doing. $2,000 parking tickets every single day. You want to park here? It's $2,000 a day. That would have worked. Eventually, people won't be able to afford that, right? Right? No one wants a fucking $25,000 parking ticket. As a federal court found in January 2024, there was no national emergency. Okay. Just wait, they have more. King's conviction shows we had effective laws by February 15th, 2022, when the emergency regulations that froze bank accounts without a warrant and outlawed many protests were made. The situation had been dealt with everywhere but Ottawa. Remember, by the time when the Emergencies Act came in, it was after the Ambassador Bridge was cleared. And the Ambassador Bridge got cleared with police just like forming a line and making people leave. King, for example, was not convicted last month under the Emergencies Act. Rather, Justice Charles Hackland found him guilty of mischief, counseling mischief, disobeying a court order, and counseling others to disobey a court order. So he told trucks to honk their horns every 10 minutes. Oh yeah, and that's where it is. Okay, these encouragements did not stop after February 7th. The court order that clarified the honking must stop. He did the opposite, and he told everybody, "I don't give a shit anymore. It's game on, boys. Blow those horns." Excessive horn honking in Canada is illegal. Let's jump right to the end here. Let's jump right to the juice. Okay. There was more than enough to convict King under the criminal law. No one's bank account needed to be frozen. No one's right to travel to Parliament Hill to express their views needed to be suspended. The carefully chosen words of the Emergencies Act did not need to be ignored. We had those laws to deal with prominent parts of the protest. We just needed to use them. What's up, Canada? Editing John here. Forgot about the most pressing part of that entire National Post article. The thing that made me want to read it in the first place. Guys, look right here. Hey guys, how's it going? Editing John here. One crucial part of that Financial Post article that I really wanted to get by, but was too lazy to read the whole thing. The government is going to appeal their Emergencies Act thing in February. Now, remember, they got sued and they lost. I think that's where it's at. I think it was just once. And now they're going to appeal Supreme Court. Will the Trudeau government have to deal with this even after he's like not prime minister anymore? That's insane. That's crazy. Chrystia Freeland is almost 60. She's going to be almost 70 by the time this is done. Whoa. The appeals court will take hopefully just a day, but I don't know. Like, okay, the Supreme Court for the Tennessee gender affirming care thing, that happened in one day. Hopefully the appeal will be like that too. Hopefully the appeal will be like that in the Supreme Court. I don't know what takes it so freaking long, man. Like, let's go. This is fucking 3 years ago. Folks, I'm sorry, but I gotta do it. It's the meta. Okay? Justin Trudeau. From 2011. This must have been when he found the Liberal corpse before he started having sex with it. Justin Trudeau. Talking about prorogation. Those who don't know, Stephen Harper had to prorogue Parliament back a while ago. Let's listen.
2 prorogations in 2 years. The first to avoid a vote of non-confidence that would have surely brought this government down. The second to avoid difficult questions. Anyone who disagrees with this government gets pushed aside. The challenge becomes that he gets to use every tribune he can use. All the media, all the voices, all the attention, and gets to further marginalize people who disagree with him. That's why we're talking about prorogation today.
Biggest fucking hypocrite I've ever heard in my life, man. If I could sum up this left-wing agenda in one word, it's hypocritical, or it's aggravating, or it's stupid. Like, oh my god, man. Like, they think it's like the mid-50s or the mid-1900s or something like that, and they can still pull this stupid shit over our head. Ugh. That's all I got for you today, folks. Tomorrow I'm going to be reviewing Vashi Capello's discussion panel about Trudeau. Yay. That's all I got for you guys today in the world of Canadian politics. It's been really quiet ever since Freeland, man. Holy. Guys, give a comment down below. Why does my video suck? Okay, let me know. Give a like, give a subscribe, click that bell, okay? This is Parmesan at Niagara Due North, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in.